Hey guys, Scott's Football here, back with another Wolves match review video after a Meslier own goal gives Wolves a 1-0 win over Leeds. And we have now beaten Leeds 5 times in a row. You love to see it. In this video I will be giving you the player rating for all of the Wolves players on their performance in this game. This was suggested by one of my friends, so I thought I would trial it in this video to see how it goes. It's a good idea. It was a good idea for someone to suggest that to me. So right then, guys, let's get straight into the Wolves match review video. Going into this game, we knew it would be tough due to Leeds' really good attack with the likes of Bamford, Rafinha, Harrison, and Rodrigo. I don't think Rodrigo is playing though. He was not playing. So I'm glad we have come through this game with a win. They've also got Howard Acosta, one of our former players, and he actually had a good chance. It was a good stop by Patricio yesterday to deny the former Wolf. Onto the game now. My thoughts on the game are that we had the best first half performance in ages this season with so much attacking threat, and there should have been goals in the first half, as the first half ended 0-0 as well into half time with no goals. Leeds should have had some goals as well in the first half. Well, maybe not in the first half, but in the second half they should have done. Neto was class. He was on the ball. Neto was class in this game. He was on the ball all the time and you couldn't get the ball off him. And none of the Leeds players could keep him quiet. Also, I thought that Semedo had a really good game. After so many bad performances this season, it was much better from him. However, he can get better though. It's just the start of him getting better and we need to just give him time. My thoughts on the second half are that we did play well, but not as good as the first half. However, in the second half, we scored, so you have to look at it in both ways. The goal we scored was an own goal from the Leeds goalkeeper Reuben Neves. Before credit goes to Adama Traore for the build-up to the goal. When we scored, I thought it was Adama's goal, and what a special moment it was. But it was actually an own goal. However, all of these goals, they all count though in wins. Adama was so unlucky not to get his first Prem goal of the season, as he hasn't got a goal or assist this season. However, he got a goal in the FA Cup third round this season against Crystal Palace. Apart from that, nothing else has happened for him. I'm prepared to give him until the end of the season, because I don't always believe in, after players just saying one bad season, get rid of them straight away. I believe in giving people time. But if he hasn't at least got one goal or assist by the end of the season, I think we're pretty sadly going to have to look into selling him up. I don't want to see him go, but if it's for future of the club, then yes. If we rotate him though, or you bring him off the bench for a lot of games, we could start doing that, because last season he played better when he came off the bench. Well, last season he got better in the Nuno though, and he gradually helped him get better. Well, we could have had at least one more goal in this game, and Leeds deserved a few goals as well. If I have to be honest here, I'll say the game should have been a draw, and Leeds were unlucky not to get a point. The most important thing I care about is just getting those 3 points and being 4 games unbeaten with 3 wins and 1 draw, equaling us to picking up a whopping 10 points out of those 4 games. Out of those 4 games, it's a possible 12 points, is it? Yeah, possible 12 points out of those 4 games, so I think we picked up 10. That's pretty good though. It's excellent though. The only concern is that we need to make sure we score goals off our own back, like we did against Chelsea and Southampton. Also, we need to convert more chances into goals, like we have talked about all season so far. This is important because if you don't convert your chances, you get punished, and we don't want this to happen. This to happen to us. Other than that, I am happy with everything. On to Newcastle away next Sunday at St James's Park, where we'll be looking for another performance, hopefully a win. The way things are going. We're on to player ratings now for the very first time in my match review videos. I'll be including the players that started in the selection and the players that came onto the pitch. So right, starting with Patricio, I would say I'll give him a 9 out of 10, and I'll come on to him in Man of the Match later on. So 9 out of 10. Then Donker, one of my friends said he was quite poor, but I didn't see it, so roughly I'd just say give him a 7 out of 10. Cody, he was actually really good in this game, so I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Sace, well, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 because the defence did quite well last night, so I think it's fair to give Sace a good number by giving him a 7 out of 10. Smedo, well, he had one of his best performances this season without giving him time, so here I'm going to be fair to him and give him an 8 out of 10. So right on to the next game now. On to the next player now, which is Reuben Neves. Well, I didn't really see too much of him in that game, but he did seem pretty good. So I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 again. Now on Giammattino, like I said about Neves, didn't see much of him, but I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Johnny Castrotto, well, you can see how much of a difference he makes this team, and he's not getting substituted off as much now. Or early in games, but I think, did he get substituted off? I saw he did. I'll have a quick look now. No, Marcel came on, then Ain't Nori came on. It'll be worth a check to have a look. Just worth looking, isn't it? Yeah, Johnny came off. Yeah, he did. Yeah, Johnny did come off. So you see how much difference he makes this team. So I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. So Pedro Neto, I would give him a 9 due to his performance, but down to usually not scoring, I would give him about an 8 out of 10. So you can stick with giving him a 9 out of 10 though, for his effort and performance. Well, William Jose, maybe he had the best go of his life and he hasn't found a goal just yet, but he looks a good player and will get there eventually. He just need to give him time. So yeah, I'll be settled just to give him 7 out of 10. So right, now on to Adama Traore, last player in the selection. I'll be willing to give an 8 out of 10 for one investigating like Semedo. I was unlucky not to get a goal, claim a goal for himself. So I'll be happy just to give him an 8 out of 10. So on to subs now, the players that came on. Well, Marcel, who came on for Johnny, well, he got taken off in the second half as well. So it's hard for me to give him a rating here. Down to mathematical basics, I'll give him an automatic 5 out of 10 for halfway, because it's hard to predict. Well, Ain't Nori, he came on for the injured Marcel, so I'll just give him an automatic 5 out of 10. Right, Fabio Silva now. Well, when he came on, he was on the pitch for that long, but he actually did have one chance. So if he wouldn't have had a chance, I would have given him just an automatic 5. But I will always settle to give him a 6 out of 10 for that effort and that attempt. Right, now to man of the match. My man of the match for this game will be Patricio, because he just had the game of his life, making save after saving goal when Leeds had their shots on goal. I'm going to give Neto man of the match. Let me just say about Patricio here. He has been quite poor this season, but yesterday he wasn't though. I'm going to give Neto man of the match due to his performance as well, even though he didn't score. It's not really giving someone man of the match, it's just giving them lots of praise and mentioning them really. Right then guys, that will be the end of the world map review video now. So if you did all enjoy today's video, do give it a like, do subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications every time I make a video. Have a good one guys and keep staying safe. Up the walls. Bye guys.